So guys, you are welcome once again. In this video, I created a bot, crypto and asset trading bot. Though I'm still learning this one. I'm using alpaca. So on alpaca, I've gotten my alpaca key, my alpaca secret, and also OpenAI token. I'm using this OpenAI token to get some decision done using chatgpt. So what happened is I created new alpaca and I store it inside this alpaca. So after doing that, what happened is I use a WebSocket. I created new instance of WebSocket here. So I use WebSocket I on. So it's listening for this opening. So after I created this thing, I say you should connect. WSS.on means it should get connected to WebSocket. So after this one, if this one is true, it's going to return with this message. After returning with this message, now you see I have to create an object store inside this auth message for me to be able to use it for as an authentication. So I stringify those things, and if there's an error, I console log the error. If there is no error, I console log all successful. So that is authentication. That message is authenticating me on this WebSocket. So after authentication, I want to subscribe to some news. So after subscribing to this news, I want to subscribe to this news on Alpaca. So after subscribing to this news, when I get information about those news, I can make some decision on it. So I'm subscribing to live data source news from Alpaca here. So after the subscription, I'm going to be listening to any news. You see, I'm listening to news. So I want to base my decision on this news. So let's go. This place, what happened is I have to add this particular feed, this ensure array, because I discovered that Alpaca has a limitation as to free use. There is limited amount of API calls that you can make to their endpoint if you are not premium member, so to say. So if you are not a premium member, the message that is likely to come is an error message which is not going to be an array. So I want to check if this message is an array. So if it's an array, I return the message, and if it's not an array, I convert it into an array so that I'll be able to use it in my next line of code. So I want to pick the first message here inside the array. So if the first message is an error message that you are not so you have reached your limited use, I'm going to I console is going to be consoled with this one. So and if it's going is a news, it's going to be logged to the console, and also this function is going to run. I want to check if the let me show you. I want to check if this is the t that I'm calling, if it's n. So you see current event, which is this one dot t, if it's equal to n, that means it's a news. This means we have a news event. So see if it's a news event, so I want this, that is when this one is going to run. At that point, I created this company impact, which is going to be 0. This one is going to open AI. So based on this open AI, I want to make some decision after he has given me a particular some values. The value is going to be stored inside this company impact. This is the authorization of the OpenAI. So this is the token I have at the top. So this company impact that is 0, if it's returning for me, if the company impact that is returning, if it's greater or equal to 70, then we can buy the stock. So but if this company impact is less than or equal to 30, then we can sell the stock. To sell the stock, we use alpaca dot close position. Then we have this ticker symbol, which is the symbol. If you come to this current event dot symbol, current event, this one, that's the news. The current event dot symbol. Let me show it to you. Can you see? This is the symbol. So if current event dot symbol, the first symbol, we are picking the first symbol. Current event dot symbols, we want to pick the first one. That's the ticker symbol of the currency that we want to trade. So we inform Alpaca that this is what particular coin that we want, crypto that we want to trade. So we want to just buy one quantity. Then the side is going to be a buy option. The type is going to be the market. Then time in force is going to be by day. This trading is going to be done by day. If it's by night, we are not going to trade. Same thing goes here for the sell stock. So that's just it. So we are basing our decision based on this news that is coming. See, look at this one now, it's also a news. So if it's a news, the message that is coming, if it's a news, then we can act on this news and send the information of this news to OpenAI, and based on the decision that OpenAI gives us, we can decide to trade or not. So also, if you are a good trader that you don't need OpenAI for you to make decisions, you can decide to trade based on this news. So you can base your decisions on this news, and with this URL you can also do further research by going to this particular URL. And also, we can also go to different artificial intelligence websites and make base our decision on it. We will just interact with their APIs and do the needful based on our previous knowledge of trading of crypto. Plus this one is just going to guide us and make decision on whatever type of trade that we want to do. We can also decide to be listening to new coin that liquidity has been provided. So when liquidity is provided and we want to quickly be part of those people that will purchase those particular coin quickly, we can set up programming functions that is going to do the job for us. So what happen is I make some little changes to this part of the code. That's what I want to show in this one. If you look at this place, if you have the formal code, you see that I have made the changes. I check if the message is an array. If it's an array, I return that I want to pick only the first message inside the messages. So, and if it's not an array, I just return with this one, because I don't want a breakage inside the code, because it's breaking whenever there is I reach the daily limit. So when I reach the daily limit of API calls, it's going to be breaking and be throwing some error. But now the error has been fixed and there's no more error. Can you see? So these are these are the codes. So thank you very much for watching.